Hello everyone, glad you can make it. I'm just going to do a few audio checks and be right back. All right, I think we're ready to go. Tonight, sorry I'm so late, but I was out for work and stuff, so it should be fun tonight. One second. So anyway, tonight it should be fun. I have a few different ideas floating through my head and not sure which one we're going to go with. So bear with me if we're just going just for fun. But I do want to remind people, one of the things I also want to do with this stream, and I know I'm just starting out and haven't told a bunch of folks, but one of the main things I would love to do, since we are live streaming, is to have anyone come and join and ask questions. It could be anything about crafting. It could be in any type of crafting or making. And I've tried a lot of different things. I've done a bunch of different stuff over the years. And if I don't have the answer, I will definitely get back to you about that. But really would love anyone, if you just have questions about either silhouette or about paper crafting, making shirts, sewing, embroidery, even laser cutting and some other stuff that I've forayed into, electronic circuits for like cards and stuff. Definitely be happy to answer anyone's questions, and would love to kind of get this be an avenue for you to come and just ask, like, hey, I'm stuck on this, or how do I do this thing? How do I make this gift for somebody? I am here to kind of help folks along the way, and some of the things I've learned over many decades of doing crafting. So anyway, thank you again to everyone who's joined. Really appreciate you. You are an important instrumental part of this. Please feel free to leave any comments as I'm going around. If you have any questions about anything, you can leave it either on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook. I am live streaming in all three, and we'll see comments across all those. So again, still working through a little bit of my setup. You can see at least I've got the table going, and we've got silhouette going. And maybe at some point in the future we'll have another camera. You can see what I'm doing while I'm up at the table. But anyway, tonight I was thinking of doing a phone case for you all. And one of the things I've been seeing lately is this trend to kind of have this marble look. And I'll see if I can get a good kind of photo of what I'm thinking of. I've been looking at some stuff on Pinterest about it, and there's a couple different ways to do this kind of marbling look. I am, by the way, not going for a realistic marble. I am just, it's more the technique of the paint kind of flowing than necessarily trying to replicate. I am personally not a faux fan. Whether that's faux wood or faux marble or whatever. I tend to like the real deal when I can. So let me go ahead and pull up some of my ideas on Pinterest. Give me just a moment, and you can follow me on Pinterest, and you can see what I'm pinning on a regular basis. So let me just pull this over. You can see I've got a few different ideas here. There's these coasters that looked a little interesting on some of the way the color flowed through. Also, there's some of this stuff that's interesting. A lot of what I was seeing online wanted to be using nail polish. And I think that's fantastic if you're either someone who already has a bunch of nail polish on hand, or has time to go to the store and get it. I am not a nail polish person. I am very much a don't normally paint my nails kind of gal. Totally have respect for those that are into that. So nothing against it. It's just not my jam. Occasionally for fun. If I'm going on vacation, I will do it for my nails, only because then I don't have to worry about cutting my nails. It's just so hard to type, and since I work in a tech field, I type all the time. I keep my nails pretty short. So I'm just gonna do one more thing real quick and make sure I'm there for y'all if you have any comments. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out this live streaming stuff. All right. Okay, so, but the other technique doesn't use a nail polish. It uses shaving cream and acrylic. And I do have a ton of acrylic for various different projects. You know, acrylic is a super useful thing. I've used it on wood, I've used it on plastic, I've used it on paper. Like we did a poster board with my kiddo. And I've had people just donate a bunch of acrylic paint to me. I don't know. People see I'm crafty. They donate a bunch of different stuff to me. So it's fun. It's good times. And so what I wanted to try today was that technique where basically you get a piece of paper or whatever, and you put some shaving cream on it, and then you put some paint on it, and you kind of draw through it, and you get these kind of swirls, and then you dip your thing in it. We're going to try it with an iPhone case. Again, I've never done this before. It might turn out completely horrible, but that's what the fun of live stream is. You know, that's one of the other things why I wanted to do this, is to show everyone that crafting isn't a perfectionist thing. It is a free form expression, and sometimes it goes wrong, horribly wrong. But you here are able to watch and see the fun of that. So yeah, let's just get in it. So I want to go ahead and move over to the table now. The shaving cream I'm using is just some stuff. I asked my hubby to go to the store and grab me some shaving cream, so here we go. And so we'll see how that works. Never done the shaving cream thing. And I'm just trying to see what I can put down so I don't get everything messy. I have a Teflon sheet that I might use, but we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and turn the computer too, so you at least can see a little bit of me. Yeah. Also need to get out my paints. Oh, that didn't work. Fun times. Looks like the bag was upside down, and when I pulled it up, it just all dumped out. So have a whole bunch of colors to work with, but I really wanted to make sure I got some metallic in there. Okay. I think we've got a good selection here. I'm not sure what colors I want to go with. Let's see. Just checking something real quick. Okay. Maybe we'll do kind of like a fall look, you know. It's kind of the time for fall. See, it's kind of like this. This says school bus yellow, and I've got a school bus yellow, and I think this is like a copper. And maybe I kind of want some cream, but I think I have that. So this rose white. And I've got this one too. This one's rose copper. Let's stick with rose white yellow, and the rose white yellow and copper. Maybe some apple spice. Yeah, I think I'm feeling that. Let's do that. You all see this okay? It looks like it. I'm gonna put all the other paints in this bag for now. So, I think to start, we're just going to use some cardstock. I've got some to work with. Alright, so now we get to figure out how this works. There we go. I wonder if you shake it or not. We'll try shaking. This is kind of fun looking. Alright. Kind of probably flatten this. Yeah, that's better. It smells good. Yeah. My hand. I got a tip from someone. That a good thing to have in your craft room is baby wipes. And it actually is fantastic. Problem is, all my kids are out of diapers now. And now I might actually have to buy baby wipes because they're drying out. It just feels weird. When you bought, like, I have never had to buy baby wipes for anything but babies. So, it's a little funky. Alright, so one of the techniques I saw online was just that you kind of drop the paint down, so that's what we're going to do. It's like this one's never been opened. And take off this too. Well, this paint definitely seems like it's seen better days, even though that was just open. It's the thing with donated paint, I guess. Oh, there we go, got something wrong. Alright. Try to get some of that out and then we'll do the real stuffs. You can kind of see how it's going to swirl though. There's no real rhyme or reason what I'm doing, I'm just dropping it on there and we'll see how it goes when I kind of pull through it. Yeah, I'm liking the color combination. I think this will be nice. I just have these little like Q-tip things. What's kind of nice is that they're double-sided. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of nice. And I think they were just like at Rite Aid or something. So I'm just going to drag through. It was fun. Don't want to go too crazy though, because then the colors are going to mix so much. But now we are going to take the iPhone case. Just got which one I want. 7. And I don't know if you caught my other video, but I got these all off of eBay for really cheap. It was like, I don't know, $10 for a 10 pack, so like $1 case or something. So it's fun because then I can just come up with a bunch of different designs. My husband's been using the TSM logo one I did before for a few weeks now, and it's been holding up great. So, alright, now the moment of truth. We're going to just dip this in here, I don't know if you can see it, and see what happens. Make sure we get all the goodness. You can kind of see what that's going to look like. I'm trying to press in all the bubbles. I think next time I definitely don't need as much shaving cream. Seems like. It's coming through that edge there. You can kind of see how it's turning out, and it's got some of that fun roller oldie stuff, and it's also got some fun see-through elements. What I'm not sure about the next part is kind of how we get this off. Let's see if I do that, then just wax it off. So definitely wiping it off is not the answer, but maybe washing off? I don't know. Again, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna go try washing it off. I'll be right back. So that didn't work. But now we know. So I'm just going to dry this off a bit. And we're going to do some research. We're going to look online, see what other people have done. news is since we had all this extra shaving cream, we can just keep using it. Yeah, see, most of what I had seen before was paper, but I thought I could apply it. See if there's a... Let's see what this has to say. Looks like we want to scrape and heat it up. I'm wondering if that's how they do the paper though. Yeah, it looks like dry. So I will get out a heat press. Not the heat press, sorry. My heat tool. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, pretty fine. I like the yellow in there, it's fun. You can't really probably see on the screen, but this metallic came out really neat. All right. Alright, we're going to give this another shot. Alright, I think that came up pretty good. Oops. Touched it. Some other paper. Yeah, I hadn't seen anybody do this technique on a cell phone case, so there might be a reason for that. What I might do is just, I'm gonna leave it to dry. Try scraping it a bit, just a little bit. Let's see what I got to scrape. This might work. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but it's kind of squeezing through the speaker holes. We did kind of lose some of our design, so we'll try to get that back in there. This is very messy. I don't normally work with paint. Just going through the holes, make sure they're cleaned out. There's probably a reason why. I think some of the people I saw that were doing cell phone cases, they tend to do it on the outside, not the inside. But I'm just using my fingers now because it feels like the easiest. I don't know if you can see my cat. He's down there on the ground. He's making some noises. I think this is looking good, and I think I just want to let it dry. That's what I want to do. Let's see. So, I don't know if you can see it. That's how it came out. It's a nice kind of fall marble. I found another spot that needs to be cleaned up. I'm not sure if I would do this one again. It's pretty messy and kind of hard to do well, it feels like. Alright, now I think I'm done with it. Still came out pretty cool. What I had also intended on doing was to kind of put some words on there. I had originally intended on having it be on the inside of the case, but you know, maybe I'll just do it on the outside. Yeah. I'm gonna cut out the vinyl and just show you what it would look like on it, and then wait for it to dry and then see if it will work. Again, I'm still not sure how all of this on this side is gonna dry out, and then I'll need to do a layer, a protection layer to make sure that it's all not gonna stick to the phone. I am concerned that this is gonna not take a phone because it's so bumpy with all the paint, so we'll see. But that's I'm gonna go wash my hands and I'll be back, and we'll go through the design I was thinking of. Shadow, you want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? I bet you don't, because you're a cat. But you're going to. Want to say hi? Hey, say hi. I'm Shadow. Huh? Alright, what do you want to do? You want to get down? Yeah, he wants to get down. I don't blame him. Okay. So, off to Silhouette Land. This will be fun. I think I have some stuff that might work. I was thinking of, like, give thanks. Maybe we'll go to the store. Not feeling anything. I'm gonna zoom in more on what we ended up with. You can hopefully see a bit more of the colors coming through. Kind of like this one, the one that has like the flowers with the give thanks on the right. Just wondering if that's too intricate for already an intricate design in the back. It kind of feels like it. Yeah, I like this one. It's got a little bit of flair with the like wheat looking stuff. See if there's more details. I'm gonna just double check ones, make sure I'm doing ones that have commercial use, just in case anybody decides that they want it. Not that I think this one is necessarily, like, I'm not sure how this one's gonna case is going to turn out, but. Yeah, I mean, I like the give thanks with a grateful heart, but it feels too much again for the design. I just saw, Carrie, your comment about the cat. Yeah, he's pretty big. We actually have two cats. This one's Shadow. We have Sonic. They're named from Sonic the Hedgehog, and they're brothers from the same litter. And one is tiny and the other one is not. He's the one that's not tiny. It's kind of funny. They started out the same size, but he just kept eating. So, it's fun times though. Yeah. Oh, this one's fun. It got some cool swirls. I like it. Let's do that. Ooh. And it's on sale. I actually have a account subscription with Silhouette that I get on discount, but it gives me $10 a month on the store, but it only costs me like, I don't know, $3.50 a month. So all right, we should have it in the library now. All right, cool. I don't think I need it that big. Let's see. My handy dandy ruler. Yeah. Looks like probably 2 inches wide is probably a good size. Maybe I could do 2.5. So yeah, I'm just resizing it down to what I think will be a good fit for it. Maybe go a little much smaller. 2.25. You can also type this in by hand, but since I don't need it to be super precise, it doesn't bother me. And since we are doing adhesive vinyl, we don't have to do any mirroring or rotations. It's pretty straightforward, and so I'm just going to go ahead and send and set it to vinyl. And I think I want to set it to glossy because I think I'm going to do a metallic. So just need to turn it on. Pick the vinyl. I'm gonna actually pick it over here just because it's so messy over there. I think this will be a great color. So this is the vinyl I'm going to go with it. The lighting, it does not do it justice. It's like this shimmery copper. Right, and the thing you want to remember about oh, this still doesn't think it's connected. I'll have to double check on that. But the thing you want to remember is always make sure on the silhouette to set it to the right depth. So right now it's at 2 and it's saying it should be depth 1. So I'm going to go ahead and change that. Pretty easy to remember. Most of the time regular old adhesive vinyl is 1 and heat transfer vinyl is 2, but sometimes it can get a little funky depending on the material. I'll go back to design and go back to send. Still says it's not connected. I've been having all kinds of crazy technical difficulties tonight. There it goes. The USB was out a little bit because I kept trying to find the right USB spot. Alright, now we're just going to send that. Wait for it to go. I'm always looking for new projects and new things to do, so if anybody watching has anything you'd love to see, let me know and I'll do it next time. I will say I was at a work event tonight and it was outside and it was really cold. And so it is nice to be home and warm and toasty. Even outside in California in the fall is a bit chilly. So yeah, it's always funny that we have those outdoor events and stuff. But we had a nice time getting to chat with people. And so I'm a little bit less energy tonight than normal because of that. So I think we're going to end after this project tonight. Alright, so it's finished cutting out. Great. Not too long. Just going to pull it off the carrier sheet. it looks like it didn't cut all the way through in a few spots. I think we're gonna have to send it through again. And probably go for another depth. Bummer. I don't think you can probably see very well. But if you look, you'll see some of it not coming through. It happens. I'm going to adjust the two just to make sure. I'm also going to make sure it's really set on the mat. Sometimes if there's air bubbles, you're going to get all kinds of funky cuts. Trying to clean up some of the paint got off a few different spots on the paper. My baby wipes are not wet. They were. Alright, I think this did better. Yeah, much better. Okay. So I'm just going to cut the pieces out. And then weed it. Make sure you can still see it. Flip this over. So weeding is one of my favorite things. I don't know, just love the way that you just pull it off and it's like magic. Eyes are always tricky. The dot never likes to come out. We'll see if we get it this time. Oh, we did. Awesome. Words are always tricky. There's all these intricate pieces. Weeding this metallic too is a little funky. It doesn't behave the same as some of the other adhesive vinyl. So you just be a little more patient when you're working with the metallics. Easier said than done. The swirl is cool, but it's giving me some challenges here. There's some very intricately cut parts. I think that's good. So now I'm just going to get the transfer stuff. I'm going to use the clear one on this one just because I want you all to see what it will look like, and since I still haven't committed if I'm going to put it on here or not. So I just cut off the transfer part there, and I am going to take my scraper and scrape over it. And this way all of the nooks and crannies of the vinyl adhere to the transfer. Super important. You want to go from multiple directions to make sure you didn't miss any spots. And you can lift up, and the vinyl will peel from the backing. And then this is what it will look like. Overall, I think it turned out nice. The give things is a little more subtle than I intended, I think, but other than that, somehow I touched the wet paint. I'm on my way to doing this. But we'll let that dry overnight. I'm going to take this off and just flip it up. And yeah, that's it. That's it for tonight. Was super fun. Really appreciated those of you that stuck around and watched me fumble along tonight. And hopefully next time, maybe a little less messy of an activity. I think I have this tumbler I've been meaning to for ages put some words on. You can see it better this way. Get it out. So maybe we'll do this next time. I do also need to get around to finally doing all of the laser cut photo props for a gingerbread house making party. I need to do the vinyl for all that, so maybe we'll start that next time. I've got a lot of props to get through, so probably should do that. But anyway, it was a fun time. I appreciate it. Thank you again to everybody watching, and have a fantastic rest of your week. Oh, and again, you can catch me on all the different socials. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Pinterest, I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and the most important area that you can catch me on all the things is at my blog on inspiredtocreativity.com. Thanks again. See you next time.